Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Husky Gymnasium. Welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. Thanks for watching and tuning in tonight to watch the home team, Wahpeton Lady Huskies, taking on the visitors from West Fargo, the Packers. Tonight's EDC game brings the 11-7 Packers down here to Wahpeton tonight, and they are going to be taking on the 3-16 Wahpeton Lady Huskies in EDC action tonight. Final regular season game for the Lady Huskies tonight, and they will be playing the play-in game on Saturday with the possible playoff opponent to be determined. It looks like it should be Valley City, but it could be someone else too, so we got to stay tuned here because there are more games on Thursday, and on Thursday West Fargo will take on Valley City in Valley City, so we'll talk more about that later. First, on the Richland IFC pregame show, we had a chance to sit down with head coach of the Lady Huskies, Brian Watson, and we had a few minutes to talk with the head coach here about tonight's game, and it was senior night tonight. That's a little bit of reason why we're getting a late start tonight. Senior night tonight, the seniors were recognized along with their parents a little while ago, but we did have a chance to sit down with head coach of the Lady Huskies, Brian Watson, just a few minutes ago, and here's what Brian had to say. Good evening, everybody, and welcome once again to the Richland IFC pregame show. I'm joined now by head coach of the Lady Huskies, Brian Watson. Thanks for coming up to the Crow's Nest up here high above Husky Gymnasium and joining me here for the pregame show.
Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks, Brian, for being here. And we just got a couple questions here before pregame tonight. It's the final home game of the 2021 season, and back in November, December, you wondered if you were even going to be able to play a game, let alone 21 games here coming into tonight. So it's kind of a good feeling to get a full season in here for the Lady Huskies.
Yeah, it is. You're right, Joe. I mean, at the beginning, we didn't know if we were going to be able to play any games at all. And then once we started, we didn't know how long we were going to go. You just try to get all your games in, and hopefully the season makes it to an end. So we're happy to be playing now, being happy for our seniors to be able to have a real senior night, play their last high school home game on their floor, and kind of give a little tribute to them before the game starts, and finish out the season and then get ready for the playoffs.
All right, you mentioned the senior night tonight, and by the time we air this, you'll have had your senior night recognition. Talk about the three players. You've also got a student manager. Just talk a little bit about those four people.
Yeah, we've got 4 seniors this year on the team. One is a manager, and that's Haley Motoro. She's been a manager since she was a sophomore, and she takes care of the varsity pretty much here the last 2 years, takes care of stats, things like that. We can't do anything without our managers as far as coaches go. They get everything ready for practice for us. They make sure we have everything for the bus when we travel, all that good stuff. And we appreciate everything that those guys do, and especially Haley being a senior. And then we got 3 players. One won't be able to play tonight because he's injured. That's Gabby Bumgardner. She didn't play last year, but came back and played and has been able to contribute this season. She got hurt in the Breck game. And, it's kind of hurt us a little bit not having her. She can do some good things out there on the floor. She's extremely quick and can shoot it when she's open. And she's a heck of a cross-country and track runner. So next year she's going to go and run cross-country and track at Concordia while she studies nursing up there. And then we got Jasmine Hill. Jazz has been playing basketball since she's a first grader. She doesn't get a lot of playing time, and that can be tough for a senior, but, she understands what her role is, and, she's going to get a chance to start here tonight. But she's just a great person, to have on the team and to have in practice, always working to make her teammates better. And she's going to get the opportunity to play maybe some extra minutes here tonight. And then our final senior is Haley Kerr. She's been just kind of our little spark plug and been our point guard here for the last 3 years. She worked her way into the starting lineup as a sophomore. And, we got some crazy looks when we made that decision, but she's been the starting point guard for 3 years now, and she's done a heck of a job. And it's just going to be, like I said, it's going to be a bittersweet to see these guys play their last game on the floor, but we're very thankful that we've been able to have a full season for these guys, and they're going to be able to play their senior night on their floor.
All right, Coach, I agree with your sentiments exactly. It's been fun watching those 3 players and 1 manager, of course, but the 3 players on the floor, and for myself, just able to watch those girls grow up here through the years, so it's been fun doing that. All right, let's take a look at tonight's game here. You're coming in against the 11-7 Packers, led by Riley Simon. She's in the top 10 in scoring and rebounds. She leads the EDC in field goal percentage. She leads the EDC in block shots, 2.1 a game. My goodness, and she's only a sophomore.
Only a sophomore. Going to be tough to get anything by her. And then once she gets it, she shoots it so well. Yeah, a lot of those shots are in the lane, but you got to try and defend her once she gets it. And if she catches it in the lane, it's pretty much going to go in or it's going to be a foul. So it's just a tall order for our young girls to try and go up against a quality post player, a young post player, because she's only a sophomore, but she's got the size. And she's also got the athletic ability to do the things that you need to do. And I would say that, she's going to be one that's going to play at the next level for sure.
I would think so. And then they've also got Malsvik, I think. Walsvik is her name, and she's also good on the boards and stuff. She's also a 6-footer.
Yeah, I mean, they've just got players. They've got a lot of size. They've got Foul, and they've got Demert as well.
Yeah.
They've just got a load of players who just get after it. And they're going to come for the whole time. They're not going to take any plays off. And, to go with that force inside, they've got some girls who can really shoot it, too, as well.
All right, Coach, and then the last point I want to make tonight, I do not believe there's any bearing on you guys tonight, how you finish in the EDC. You got the 9th seed pretty much sewn up. I don't think there's any way you can advance. There's no way you could probably drop to the 10 seed, so you've got the 9th tonight. Cheyenne and Devil's Lake, I think, or Shanley and Devil's Lake have a 2-point game coming up here tonight as well, so that could swing some standings here for West Fargo.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if they win this game, they're at 11 points right now. They'll go to 12. They'll go to 12 points. So they'd have to win out. I know they have 2 games left. They need to win out, and then they could move up a spot ahead of Shanley there if Shanley loses to Devil's Lake.
So there's some importance to West Fargo for this game.
Yeah, there's
sure.
some importance. I mean, mathematically, we could still fall all the way down to 11. I mean, it could happen, but a lot of things have to happen in order for that. But so we feel like we are at 9. We think we're going to go to Valley, but we could also go to South. Again, the games have to play out all the way to see what's going to happen. So we'll just wait and see, and we hope that we stay where we are. The chances are pretty high. They're probably 95 or higher that we're going to stay in that 9 spot and have to travel on Saturday.
All right, we'll know more on Friday after the games are done on Thursday, so we'll know more on Friday. So stay tuned here, and we'll have more updates as we go along here for everybody. All right, Coach, I'll wrap it up here. I know you want to get down and get ready for your game tonight, so thanks for joining me here on the Three Borders Sports Richland IFC pregame show.
Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it.
All right, head coach of the Lady Huskies, Brian Watson. All right, there's the head coach of the Lady Huskies. Brian Watson had some words here before the game and had some nice words about his seniors that are parting tonight. Their last home game here at Husky Gymnasium. We're going to take a break, and we'll come right back with the OSPTI injury report and the Thrivent starting lineups coming up after these messages. The Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club would like to thank those individuals, families, and businesses who sponsored Husky sports over the years. 2020 has been a challenging year for us all, but we hope you'll continue supporting Husky athletics through the Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club. To learn more about what we do for the Huskies, please visit www.wahpetonboosterclub.com or go to our Facebook page. Thanks from the Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club.
Yes, I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. For sure, I look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wahpeton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
Richland IFC works closely with their producers to utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity. All right, we are back right now. We will have our national anthem presented to you right now by our PA announcer, David Woods. Nicely done. As we honor America and our military, past and present, that protect our great country and provide the great things that we have in our country. Again, our national anthem. All right, folks, really quick here on the OSPTI injury report. I just want to mention here, as Coach Watson said prior to the pregame show there, he said that Gabby Bumgardner was out for the season with an injury, and, of course, Olivia Hansen also out with an injury. She had an injury to her knee and a season-ending injury as well. So there's your OSPTI injury report. For all your sports-related injuries, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and Breckenridge, of course. So again, OSPTI, our injury report sponsor. Now let's take a look here at the Thrivent starting lineups. First, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the West Fargo Packers. Number 4, 5'7" senior, Bryn Geeson. She averages 9 points a game. Chloe Fowl wears number 11, and she is a 5'11" sophomore. She averages about 14 points a game. Briley Peterson wearing number 12, 5'6" freshman. She averages about 7 points a game. Ashlyn Diemert wearing number 23, a 5'9" senior, averaging 10 points a game. And then Mariley Simon wearing number 32, a 6'1" sophomore, averaging 16 points and 9 rebounds a game. Head coach Mike Benson, Rick Anderson, and Morgan Julius are the assistants. Now the Thrivent starting lineups for your hometown Wahpeton Lady Huskies, as they introduce senior Gabby Bumgardner out onto the floor right there. But the starting lineup for the Huskies, Haley Kerr wears number 3, 5'6" senior. McKenna Kulmo, a sophomore, wearing number 10 at 5'9", averaging 9 points. Haley Kerr averaging 4. Lydia Model averaging 7 points, wearing number 12, 5'5", sophomore. And also getting the start tonight, number 40, 5'10", 8th grader, Scout Woods, averaging 11 points, 6 rebounds. And then getting the start tonight, Jazz Hill, wearing number 34, 5'7" senior. So Jazz gets a start for the Lady Huskies. Head coach Brian Watson, assistant coaches Rod Brewer and Patrick Goulon. So there's your Thrivent starting lineups. Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Our starting lineup sponsor. Well, we are about ready to go here with Lady Husky basketball, their final home game of the season. They'll be on the road for their first play-in game in the EDC. And the West Fargo Packers, again, coming in here at 11-7, and the Lady Huskies coming in at 3-16. Coach Watson having his final words over at the free throw line on his end of the court. The West Fargo Packers having their final words on the other end. So we're looking forward to some play here. I got to thank my camera operator tonight. Emily Watson is up here running the camera for me tonight. She didn't want to put the headset on, so we'll just thank Emily off the air like that and say thanks, Emily. So Emily's up here running the camera. All right, folks, we are just about ready to go here with the final home game for the Lady Huskies here, as McKenna Kulmo steps into center circle, and she's going to go up against Simon. And it's controlled by Simon into the backcourt. And the Packers now just going to move the ball around the perimeter. Over to Peterson. Down low they go to Simon. Puts it up, no good. Gets her own board, puts it up, no good. Back up on another shot, no good. That shot was by foul underneath there, and the Packers still control. Not what the Huskies needed there to get it started. And now a shot from the left elbow is up and good for Diemert. She gets her first bucket, averaging 10 points a game. Huskies break the press with Haley Kerr now crossing center court. We're early into the game here, 17:20 to go. Packers lead 2-0. Scout Woods just above the free throw line, drains that one for two. So Scout Woods gets the first bucket, and we're tied at 2 for the Lady Huskies and the Packers. We're about 1 minute into it here at the 17-minute mark of the first half. Cross-court pass to the near side, Geeson. Top of the key, now down inside. Turnaround jumper just inside the free throw line is up and good for foul. That's her first bucket of the game. She averages 14. There's a pass, and it's intercepted as it was intended for Scout Woods. Intercepted and taken away there by Diemert. Now it's taken away by Scout Woods in the corner. Back comes Haley Kerr in a hurry on the near side. Slows the offense down. Lady Huskies trail by 2, 4-2. Haley Kerr picks up her dribble on the far side right in front of the Packer bench. She's looking for help and gets it over to Scout Woods. She penetrates left side, puts up a shot, and it's blocked by Simon. She leads the EDC in block shots, and she's got one here tonight. There's a little tussle for the ball there. Peterson gets it over into the corner. Three-point shot is up and good for Geeson. Bryn Geeson, 9 points a game. Got her first bucket of the game. As Emma Bonchis goes to the scorer's table, going to check in. Kumo to Woods. Woods to the right side, goes to the bucket, throws one up. And looking for a foul, didn't get it, and back come the Packers. Foul to the right side, off the glass, up and in for 2. She's got 4 on the night, and the Packers lead 9-2. To Woods now as the Lady Huskies trying to break the press, up to Kumo. Kumo's going to go up the left side, and she puts one up and draws the foul. And that foul, I believe, will be against Briley Peterson. It is against Briley. That'll be her first personal, and that's going to send Kumo to the line for 2. 15:35 to go in the first half. Packers lead 9-2. First free throw is up and good for McKenna. Bonchis checks in for Woods. Kumo, 60% free throw shooter on the season so far for the Lady Huskies. 9-4 as Kumo drains both of her free throws. 15:35 to go in the first here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. In the backcourt is Diemert down to the corner. Little toss into the paint, up and no good. And battling for the rebound, pulling it away is Simon, a little bit too hard off the glass, and she puts it up and in for 2. So Simon got her put back. She gets her first bucket of the game, and it's an 11-4 lead. Pass is up intended up ahead, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover on the Lady Huskies. 7-point lead for the Packers as we approach the 15-minute mark. Foul to the right elbow, and it goes right into the hands of Bonchis. She gets it up ahead to Jazz Hill, and foul takes it right back from her. Back we come the other way. Foul down to the corner. Peterson, cross-court pass along the baseline. Three-point shot, no good. Underneath for the rebound, and the putback is foul for 2. And Coach Watson wants a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Packers lead 13-4 with 14:42 to go in the first. Back after these messages. Richland IFC works closely with their producers to utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity. Richland IFC is dedicated to working with their growers through relationships based on longevity and mutual benefits for all parties involved. Richland IFC and its producers utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity for food manufacturers. Richland IFC proudly supports all local sports teams. Welcome back to Husky Gymnasium, and that was Jacob Bartles that sang our national anthem, doing a nice job as always on there. So Jacob sang our national anthem on the near wing. Bonchis to the top of the key. Hill. Now Kumo on the far side. Finds Model cutting through, but she's got to kick it back out to Kumo. She penetrates, puts it off the glass. No good. Simon on the board. Clears it up ahead to Foul, up and in for 2. So Chloe Foul with 8 quick points here in the first half for the Packers. Bonch is on the far wing, hands the ball back off to Kerr. Kerr between the circles, spins, moves into the paint, goes up against Simon. There's a block foul. No, that was not on Simon. She was out on the key there. That foul was going to be on Diemert, I believe. It was on Diemert. So that's her first personal, team second. Going to the line is Haley Kerr, 67% free throw shooter on the season for the Lady Huskies. First free throw is good for Haley. Tia Lunenberg checks in for the Lady Huskies. Jazz Hill goes to sit down. Also checking in for the West Fargo Packers is Walsvik. Walsvik, a 6-foot junior. Haley Kerr, second free throw, a little bit long, and on the weak side rebound is Lunenberg, and she clears it out to Bonches. Kumo for 3 from the top of the key is good. So McKenna with 5. Off the missed free throw by Haley Kerr. Puts the Huskies back within 7 now. Foul. Turnaround jumper off the right elbow. No good. And a rebound on the weak side by Van Winkle. She checked in for the Packers. Simon, turnaround jumper is good. Simon with 4. Lunenberg, left side layup. She goes up and she's hammered there, and that is by Walsvik. So Taya is going to go to the line for 2. Walsvik tied with Simon with 2.1 blocks per game in the EDC. Draws the foul on that one. It's going to send Taya Lunenberg to the line for 2. First one bounces in and out. Halfway down, comes back out. Taya's second free throw is good. Checking in for the Lady Huskies, Ayanna Allard. Sitting down is McKenna Kumo. 17-9 in favor of the Packers. 13:27 to go. Into the front court now. The Packers move the ball to the corner to Van Winkle. She goes the baseline jumper from 10. Off the rim, no good. Allard on the rebound. She's going to get it up ahead to Haley Kerr. She's going to bring it across center court. Model back to Kerr. Huskies looking to cut the lead again, 17-9. Allard on the far wing. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Allard spins, moves, puts it up off a glass pretty high, and it's no good. Rebound by Walsvik. She clears it out to Van Winkle. Now near side over to Geeson. Down low. There's a foul, I believe that's going to be on Taya. That'll be her first if it is. And that is who the referee says it is on. So Taya picks up her first personal. That's the team first on the Lady Huskies. And checking in for the Packers is Seymour, Solveig Seymour. Inbound pass to Geeson. Back they go to Foul. She penetrates, drives, and puts it up off the glass on a nice drive there by Foul. And she's got 10 already here in the game early in the first half. 12.5 to go. Haley Kerr, far side to Emma Bonches. Bonches looks for Model penetrating, and it's picked off there by Walsvik. She gets it overhead to Seymour. Shot up, no good, and a rebound underneath. And the Packers control. Shot by Foul, no good. Walsvik on the rebound again. She's going to go up with the left hand, no good. And Taya Lunenberg clears the boards for the Lady Huskies. Bonches brings it up into the front court, hands it back to Kerr. Emma looks for a 3. Short on the iron, no good, and rebound underneath by Foul. Toss up ahead to Van Winkle. Kicks it back to Foul for a 3. Top of the key, no good. Lunenberg on the board, and she's fouled from behind by Van Winkle. That'll be her first personal. Team third. As Woods and Kumo check in for Kerr and Bonches. 19-9 with 11:50 to go. Model's going to inbound for the Lady Huskies on the Packer end of the court. Model gets it into Woods to Allard. Allard to Luneberg. She'll hand it back to Model right here at almost the center line. Model goes to the left hand into the paint, puts it up, no good. A little too strong, and it's rebounded there by the Packers, and back they come. Peterson brings it into the front court. Penetration drive, Van Winkle, and it's knocked away there. It'll be Lady Husky ball. We're under 11 and a half to play in the first. Lady Huskies trail by 10. Allard inbounds for the Lady Huskies to Scout Woods. Back to Allard. No, it's a pass to Luneberg. Nice save there by Taya. Gets it over to Allard. Back to Kumo now between the circles to the right side. On the far side, that's farthest away from the camera. Near side is closest to the camera. Model from the right elbow, and they're going to whistle travel on Lydia Model. So a turnover on the Lady Huskies as Haley Kerr checks in for Lydia Model. We approach 11 minutes to go here. The Huskies trail by 10. To the near side, pass knocked away there by Kumo. So the Packers with 22 seconds on the shot clock looking to set up some offense here. Diemert controls. Now she gets it over to Peterson. Peterson kicks it out. Back out to Diemert, top of the key. And Winkle at the free throw line. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Out to Diemert for three. No good. And everybody hustles for the ball, and it's controlled there. We're going to say it's off of Kumo, and it'll be Packer ball. Good save in the corner there by the Packers. Put it right back into the hands of Kumo as she was standing on the line. So Diemert gets the inbound pass. They look down low, and a pass intercepted there by the Lady Huskies. Luneberg, down comes Kumo. She puts it up, and there's no whistle, no foul. It'll be out of bounds. It'll be Packer ball. So foul comes back in. Simon comes back in, and Geeson check back in for the Packers. At the 10.5 mark, they lead by 10. Lob into foul at the free throw line. Kicks it over to Geeson. Down low to Simon. Spins, puts it up. A little bit too strong. And controlling the ball is the Packers. Near side to Geeson for three. Puts it up and in. Geeson with her second three. 22-9 at 10 minutes mark on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Allard brings it across the Husky logo. Now over to Kumo. Penetrates, drives. Got a whistle and an elbow push. That is going to go against, I believe that's Peterson. See what it is when it gets up on the scoreboard. There's Model and Bonches check back in. That was on Briley Peterson. That'll be her second personal. Kumo looks to get it out. She's got to go out deep, and it's tipped away there by the Packers. Controlling that is Diemert. Kicks it out to the corner to Geeson. Back to Simon, cutting the end of the bucket, up and in for two. So Simon with 6 points. 24-9, 9:40 to go. Kumo brings it up into the front court. Bonches stops, gives it over to Model across the other side. Kumo comes to the near side now at the left elbow. Stops, spins, it goes up against the glass, up and in for two. So Kumo has got 7. She got 7 of the 11 here for the Lady Huskies. 24-11, 13-point lead for the Packers. Foul in the paint, jumper good. Lady Huskies haven't got an answer for her. She's got 12 already. 26-11, 9 minutes to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Bonches, left-handed drive up along the baseline. She's going to chase it down and take it away. Looks for Kumo in the paint. Kumo kicks it out, but it's intercepted there nicely by the Packers, and up comes Geeson. Geeson into the paint, puts it up, and she's going to get whistled for the charge. Haley Kerr set up well, and that's going to be a charge on Bryn Geeson. Her first personal foul. Allard and Hill check in. Kumo and Luneberg go out. Allard inbounds to Hill. She finds Kerr, back to Allard. Allard with the left-handed dribble, now trying to bring it up into the front court, hands it off to Kerr. To Model on the far wing. Bonchus now on the near wing. Lady Huskies running their offense, being patient. 12 seconds to go on the shot clock. Bonchus in the paint, going to put it up off the glass. No good, a little bit too strong. And a rebound underneath by foul. Diemert, stop jumper, no good. Simon reaches up high for the board. Turnaround, put up, and good for Simon. She's got 8. Averaging 16. She's 6th in scoring in the EDC. She averages almost a double-double. 16 points, 9 rebounds. And there's a push foul from behind on Diemert as the pass was intended for Emma Bonchus. So that'll be a foul on Diemert. It'll be the second foul on Diemert, and that'll be the 5th team foul on the Packers. So the Lady Huskies will inbound underneath their own basket on the far side. And now they all of a sudden changed it to a bonus. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it was 7. There was the 7th foul. They didn't have the total team fouls right on the scoreboard. There is 7 now. I have 7 on my book too. Emma rings the first one home. Emma averaging 5 points, 4 boards for the Huskies. Second one looks a little too strong. It is, and rebound underneath there by foul. Back she comes. Top of the key, kicks it over to Geeson. Now back over to the top. Van Winkle, she's going to go to the right side. Cross-court pass over to Geeson. Back over to this side, Van Winkle for 3. On the back iron, no good. And everybody battles for the boards, and it's going to go off the Lady Huskies, said the referee. It'll be Packer ball underneath their own basket. 7:31 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. 28-12 in favor of the Packers. Geeson for another 3. Off the back iron. That one's tapped out of bounds there by Walsvik. The Lady Huskies doing a good job. They're going to say there was a foul there on Walsvik. That was on Walsvik. That'll be her second personal. Team 8th now. And going to the other line to shoot free throws is Jasmine Hill. 5'7" senior getting a start tonight. Jasmine, right-hander, puts it up. No good. Simon brings it up. Kicks it over to the other side to Seymour. Now back out top to Foul. To the right elbow. Down to the corner. Geeson looks at the 3, pulls it down. Bounce past the Foul. Left elbow jumper. No good. Short. Simon on the board. Rolls around and falls in. She's got double digits with 10. 30-12 lead. 7-minute mark coming up here shortly. Lady Huskies trail by 18. Kerr finds Bonchus top of the key. Emma eyes it up, takes it, banks it off, no good, and a rebound underneath by Foul. She brings it up into the front court. This side shot up and no good. Simon gets up high for the board. Kicks it back out to Foul, top of the key. Geeson, far side. Cross-court pass intended over here for Van Winkle. Goes a little bit too high for her to reach at 5'10", and she had to be about 6'5" to get that one, I think. 6.5 to go. Bonchus on the wing, finds Model cutting through. Back to Bonchus. To Hill. To Allard. To Model. Model goes to the left side now to Allard. Eyes up the 3, and that one's off the mark. Battle for the board underneath. Lydia Model picks it up as she got back inbounds just in time. Lady Huskies, that one hit the rim, so it's a fresh 30 for the Lady Huskies. Kerr on the near wing. Spins, gets to the paint, puts it up, and rolls off the back iron. No good. And Geeson on the rebound. She's going to push it up. She's going to hold it up because she didn't have anybody with her. Now to the corner. Shot over there for 3 was by Seymour. No good, but a putback by Simon is up and good. So Simon with 12. Emma to the baseline. Huskies trail by 20 with 5.5 to go. Emma picked up her dribble. Simon guarding her. Passes it off to Hill. Back to Emma. Emma looks at it. Now she's going to take it to the hoop. Tries a reverse layup. Doesn't go for her, and it's a rebound there by Seymour. Back up come the Packers with Geeson. Down low to Foul. Turnaround jumper in the paint. No good. Simon got the easy board up and in for two. There's a whistle and a timeout. Lady Huskies going to take a timeout on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. 5:02 to go. The Lady Huskies trail the West Fargo Packers 34-12. Back after these messages. Sports injuries can put a damper on a young athlete's high school career. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is here to make sure you get back to playing the sport you love. Whether it's a knee, shoulder, ankle, or back pain, our OSPTI experts will use their knowledge to rehab and strengthen that injured area for a full and complete recovery. Stay in the game with OSPTI. All major insurances are accepted. Call us at 218-641-7725, or you can find us on Facebook at OSPTI, or check us out on the web at www.ospti.net. Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck. Back here at Husky Gymnasium, Lady Huskies trailing the Packers. Under 5 minutes to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, 34-12. Model to Woods to Kerr in the corner. Haley Kerr uses her dribble, finds Woods. Woods in the paint, kicks it out to Lunenberg. Lunenberg into the paint, puts it up, off the glass, no good. Simon with the body check there and clears it out on the rebound. Seymour to Geeson. 4.5 to go. Packers taking their time here. There's a shot from the corner for three, airballed, and that's no good, but a putback up there by Seymour is no good, and Woods on the board and going to control for the Lady Huskies. To the corner, Kumo along the baseline, going to put it up and in. Nice move by McKenna Kumo there to put the Lady Huskies to 14 now. They trail by 20, 34-14. Foul to the corner. Penetration drive. Van Winkle puts it up and in. So she gets her first bucket of the game for the 5'10 sophomore, Taylor Van Winkle. Haley Kerr gets it into the front court for the Lady Huskies now. As Lydia Model. And there was a pass, and Haley Kerr thought it was for somebody behind her, and so she didn't reach up and grab it, so it went over her head, out of bounds, on a turnover by the Lady Huskies. 36-14 at 3:30 to go. Foul inside the free throw line, puts up a jumper, up and in. She's got 14 on today. Her and Mariley Simon both have 14 for the Packers here in the first half. Kerr goes to the right side, picks it up, looking for help, gets it over to Lunenberg. To the free throw line, spins, goes up against Simon, and Simon just stands there, and no foul was called as Coach Watson disagreed. Into the corner, foul. Finds a Van Winkle, jumper, no good, and weak side rebound to Taya Lunenberg. She clears to Haley Kerr. 38-14, 2:40 to go. Model goes up. Lydia going strong to the hoop. Gets fouled in the process, so Lydia will be going to the line. That foul was going to be on Solveig Seymour, her first, team ninth. As Lydia Model going to the line, looking for her first points of the day. 56% free throw shooter for the Lady Huskies. Get that one, hit the front rim and bounce through. Allard checks in for Haley Kerr. Lydia Model looking for her second point. And it's good. Should be. And there the out of bounds violation there by Briley Peterson. I think it says 39-15 on the scoreboard. I think it should be 39-16. I think she got both free throws, and I don't think they counted them both. So we'll see if they catch up to the scoreboard. Kumo going to inbound on the inbounding violation. Kumo tipped away there nicely by the Packers, but Model in the backcourt controls for the Lady Huskies. Kumo looks for Scout Woods along the baseline. 15-footer up and in for two for Scout. So Scout gets her second bucket, and I believe it should be 39-18. See what they change that at halftime. I'm sure Gage over there will get the book straightened out with the scoreboard. There's Diemert on the underhand layup. She's fouled from behind. I believe the basket is good, and the foul was on McKenna Kumo. So that'll be McKenna's first personal foul. Diemert gets the two. She's got four, and she'll be going to the line for the and one. 69% free throw shooter for the season. Got that one. She's got 5 on the day for the 5'9" senior from West Fargo. 42-17. Model between the circles. Lady Huskies looking to get something going offensively here. Again, I believe there should be one more point on the scoreboard, but we'll wait and see. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll add it up at halftime and see what I got too. Model for three from the corner. A little bit strong. Diemert on the weak side. Rebound. She'll bring it into the front court to the top of the key. Down low, she finds foul. She goes up and in for two. That gives her 16 on the day. Chloe Fowl, 5'11" sophomore. Scout Woods into the paint, goes up strong with the right hand, no good, and Diemert on the rebound. Diemert pushes, comes up the near side, Giesen down low, and it's tipped away there a couple different times, but it's going to go off Luneberg's hands. It'll stay with the Packers. Haley Kerr checks in for Lydia Model. Jasmine Hill and Emma Bonches to the scorer table. Luneberg comes out, and Kumo comes out. Minute 14 to go on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, 43-17. Lob pass. Foul. Jumper in the paint. Rattles that one home for two. So Chloe Fowl having a great night here for the Packers. Puts the Packers up 45-17 with 1 minute to go. Woods to Allard, over to Bonches. Lady Huskies running their offense, just can't get it down low where they want. Allard for three. Off the iron, no good, and foul on the board. Giesen to the left side. Seymour puts it up. Excuse me, that was Peterson. Now to foul. Foul underneath. Rolls that one off, and Jazz Hill on the rebound. Clears it over to Haley Kerr. Shot clock should be turned off. There's about a half a second differential between the two. There's 12 seconds left in the half. Emma back to Kerr. Kerr to the near side. Allard puts it up for three. Off the rim, no good. Foul on the board. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Shot goes up at the buzzer and rolls off. That shot was by Peterson down low on the attempted layup, and it's no good. At halftime on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, the West Fargo Packers lead the Wahpeton Lady Huskies 45-17. We'll be right back with your Scott's Electric halftime show coming up next.
Experience no sneaky fees with America's best checking. Switch to a bank you'll love. Bell Bank, with 2 convenient locations in the Twin Towns, 717 2nd Avenue North in Wahpeton and 214 5th Street North in Breckenridge. Check them out online at bellbank.com. Bell Bank, proud to support area high school athletics.
1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair. Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
Yes, I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
Scott's Electric in Wahpeton is a proud supporter of high school athletics. If you're in need of commercial, industrial, agricultural, or residential electric service, call Scott's Electric at 642-9244. Licensed and bonded in North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota, offering 24-hour electrical service. Check out Scott's Electric website at www.scottselectric.net. Scott's Electric.
Being a member of First Community Credit Union means access to better rates and lower fees. And it means being part of something more. It's joining a team that's dedicated to serving our community by giving scholarships to our future leaders, providing food for a hungry neighbor, and lending a helping hand to our local parks. Our communities always come first. It's the credit union difference. Come join us and see what we can do together.
Well, we are back here at Husky Gymnasium, and we are entertained right now by the Three Rivers Gymnastics team here on the Scott's Electric halftime show. And you can see the gymnasts out there. So I'll quick try to go through the scoring here as you are entertained by the Three Rivers Gymnastics team. For the West Fargo Packers, Geeson with 6. Chloe Fowl leading the Packers with 18 points. 2 points for Van Winkle. 5 points for Diemert. And 14 points for Simon. There's your scoring for the West Fargo Packers that started 2 seniors, 2 sophomores, and 1 freshman in the game. So the West Fargo Packers are led in scoring by Chloe Fowl. For your Wahpeton Lady Huskies, they did put another point up on the board, so it is 45-18 at half. Again, 45-18. I thought there was an extra free throw that didn't get put up on the scoreboard, but now it is on there. Emma Bonches had a free throw. She had 1 point. Haley Kerr with 1 point on a free throw as well. McKenna Kumo leading the Lady Huskies with 9 points. She had a 3-point field goal, a couple of 2-point field goals, and a couple of free throws. 2 points for Lydia Bottle, both on free throws. 1 point for Taya Luneberg, and 4 for Scout Woods on a couple of field goals for hers. So there's your scoring for 18 for the Lady Huskies. They trail the West Fargo Packers 45-18. So again, we are now entertained here by the Three Rivers Gymnastics squad, doing a nice job down on the floor, and some nice flips and turns there for the Three Rivers Gymnastics team. I am sorry that I've got to try and keep talking here because we don't own the rights to that music, so we don't want to get trouble with YouTube here for that music. So we are just going to let that play here, and hopefully we can do some nice things. I'm going to leave that run. I'm going to run a commercial here real quick, and we will do that, but you guys will still be able to watch Three Rivers Gymnastics. The Boiler Room in Wahpeton is located on Dakota Avenue and 4th Street and offers a modern twist on nostalgia, sophisticated yet comfortable, trendy, while still affordable for the entire family. The Boiler Room in Wahpeton has a variety of daily and weekly specials to help keep the Boiler Room interesting, and our focus on creating a truly unique experience keeps our customers coming back over and over again. The Boiler Room in downtown Wahpeton. Well, there you are. There you have your Three Rivers Gymnastics squad here on the Scott's Electric halftime show. Quite an entertaining bunch of young ladies out there, and there was some young men out there as well, I think. So, again, a good job here by the Three Rivers Gymnastics team as the mom and dads come out to clean up the pads. We'll take another break, and when we come back, we will have half number 2. Scott's Electric here, our halftime sponsor, Scott's Electric. For all your electrician needs, call Scott's Electric right here in Wahpeton. Make sure you contact them if you have any electrical needs.
Being a member of First Community Credit Union means access to better rates and lower fees. And it means being part of something more. It's joining a team that's dedicated to serving our community by giving scholarships to our future leaders, providing food for a hungry neighbor, and lending a helping hand to our local parks. Our communities always come first. It's the credit union difference. Come join us and see what we can do together.
Dr. Jessica Bakken and Dr. Rob Doman of Doman Chiropractic are proud supporters of Wahpeton Husky and Breckenridge Cowboy Athletics. They are your go-to chiropractic team in downtown Wahpeton. If you're cheering for the Huskies, Lady Huskies, Cowboys, or Cowgirls, and you suffer from back or neck pain, you need to give Doman Chiropractic a call today at 701-672-8100. We have your back. Go Huskies, go Cowboys. Trust me, they're your spine shrine. Doman Chiropractic in downtown Wahpeton on Dakota Avenue.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wahpeton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
Around here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
Scott's Electric in Wahpeton is a proud supporter of high school athletics. If you're in need of commercial, industrial, agricultural, or residential electric service, call Scott's Electric at 642-9244. Licensed and bonded in North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota, offering 24-hour electrical service. Check out Scott's Electric website at www.scottselectric.net. Scott's.
Yes. I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. For sure, I look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
Richland IFC works closely with their producers to utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity. Richland IFC is dedicated to working with their growers through relationships based on longevity and mutual benefits for all parties involved. Richland IFC and its producers utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity for food manufacturers. Richland IFC proudly supports all local sports teams. Welcome back to Husky Gymnasium here, and thank you to Scott's Electric for our halftime show. Scott's Electric, they've got all the electricians to handle all your electrical needs. Call Scott's Electric. Thanks, everybody, for joining us here on Three Borders Sports Network. Joe Schreiner and my camera operator tonight, Emily Watson. Appreciate Emily coming up and doing that for us tonight. Again, we're trying a new system here tonight. We had the automated camera, and now we were doing it by human beings. So we are good to go with half number 2. Again, the Lady Huskies trail 45-18. Kuhlmo with the ball on the far side. Coach Watson starting his original 5 with the seniors, and there's a reach and a foul, and that is going to go against Simon. I believe that was on her. Yes, it was Mariley Simon. That'll be her first, team first in the second half. Scout Wood's going to go to the line. Scout's 55% free throw shooter on the season. Her first free throw tonight is up and rattles it home on the first one. They did put the other point on the scoreboard, if I did not mention that earlier, so it was 45-18 at half. And Scout misses the second one. Simon on the board. Geeson clears it over to Diemert. Diemert back to Geeson now. They get it across the timeline in a safe amount of time. Geeson on the far wing over to Diemert. To foul at the free throw line to the right elbow. Now down to the baseline. Penetration drive there by Peterson. Kicks it out to the corner for Geeson for three. No good. Kumo on the board. Kumo going to bring it up in a hurry. Looks for Scout Woods and throws it right into the hands of Foul. She's going to bring it back for the Packers. Collision there. No call. Foul to the near side. Geeson. Diemert for three from the corner. No good. And Kumo out hustles the Packers for the board. Kumo, the left-handed dribble. Gets it back over to Model. Now to Kerr at the center circle. We're under 17 to play now in half number 2. Kerr brings it over to the near side. Now finds Woods. Woods to the left side. Finds Kumo for three. Model hustles in for the board, and it gets knocked out of bounds, and it will be going off of Foul. It'll be Husky ball underneath their own basket as Allard checks in for Kumo. 45-19, 16:40 to go. Allard gets the inbound pass on the far wing. Now to Kerr between the circles. This side now to Woods. Hill at the top of the key. 16.5 to go, 15 on the shot clock. Lady Huskies patient on offense right now. Woods goes in, and it's stolen away on the dribble by Foul. She's going to go up against Lydia Model. Goes to the right side, puts it up and in for two. So Chloe Foul now with 20 unofficially for the Packers. Gets the score 47-19. Allard to Hill in the corner. Finds Woods. Cutting down low, and I got a feeling she traveled, and she did. That is what they call, and a turnover on the Lady Huskies on the travel call. 47-19, we're just under 16 to go in regulation. Haley Kerr putting on a little token pressure in the backcourt. Geeson brings it up with the left hand. Diemert on the far side, back to Geeson now on the near side. Foul, top of the key. To the corner, Diemert. To the paint, stops, back to Foul. Geeson, back to Foul, wants to shoot a three. She got it. Give her 23 on the night for Chloe Foul, 5'11" sophomore. Haley Kerr brings it down to the corner to Lydia Model. Model stops, over to Hill, now over to Allard. Allard eyes up the three. She was open and took it and got it. Diana Allard gets her first bucket of the night here in the second half. She's got 3 in the day for the junior. Geeson for 3, got it right back. So just like that, Diana Allard sinks a 3, and Bryn Geeson comes back and sinks her own 3. Bryn Geeson with 3 threes on the night. Allard spins, kicks it out to Kerr. 15 seconds on the shot clock for the Lady Huskies. Allard. Again, Lady Huskies moving the ball well on offense. There's Kerr for a 3 off the iron. No good. Allard on the board. Back to Haley Kerr. Model now on the near wing. Thought about driving, picked it up. Gets it over to Woods now. We got plenty of time on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Allard for another 3. Allard short. Foul on the board. Foul is going to try and find in the middle there. She was aiming for Peterson. Peterson got to it before any of the Lady Huskies did. 53-22 as we approach the 14-minute mark. Down to Simon. Low they go. Simon off the board. Allard tried to box her out, but Simon got her own board and puts it back up and in. She's got 16, averaging 16. Haley Kerr to the right side, kicks it back to Allard. Allard's going to eye up the 3, puts it up, and rattles it home. So Anna Allard's got a pair of 3s here in the second half. 55-25, 13:38 to go. Geeson penetrates, drives, puts it up, underhand layup, up and in for Geeson. Give her 11 on the night. Kerr looks to the other side to Woods. To Hill. To Allard. Allard, free throw line jumper. It's partially blocked there. And it's controlled by the Packers. Peterson with the block. Now she's coming back the other way. Left-handed layup is up and good. And Lydia Model will get the foul. So Briley Peterson gets her first bucket here in the second half. Her first bucket of the night. And that was on Lydia Model. So that'll be Lydia's first personal foul as Bonches and Luneburg come in for Woods and Hill. 59-25. Free throws up and good. So the traditional three-point play there for Peterson. As she goes to sit down, and checking in for her is Van Winkle. Lady Huskies never say die. 60-25 shot by Model is up and good. She'll get the bucket and she'll get the and one. So Lydia Model called for the foul on the other end. Gets the bucket, and she'll go to the line for the and one with a chance to do her own on this end. That foul there was called against Seymour. That is her second. Lydia Model misses the free throw. And it's going to go out of bounds off of the Packers. It'll be Lady Husky ball on their end of the court. 60-27 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. 12:55 to go in half number 2. Allard at the right elbow, kicks it over to Model. Now back to Kerr, way out high. Haley sets up the offense. She yells out the play she wants. Spins, moves inside the paint, puts it up, too far underneath. Emma gets the rebound. She puts it up, but it's blocked underneath there. It'll stay with the Lady Huskies. So Walsvik at 6 foot, blocked Emma's shot there. It'll be Lady Husky ball. Model sets the play in motion. Looks out high to Allard. She takes a three from the top. No good. Luneburg, nice hustle by Taya. Gets the rebound, puts it back to Allard up and in for 2. So Ayanna Allard's got 8. Nice rebound from Luneburg and an assist to Allard. Down low they go to Walsvik. Tipped away there by Model. Good hustle by the Lady Huskies again. Again, Lady Huskies never give up as they trail 60-29, 12:15 to go here in the second half. Inbounding on the baseline there is Foul. She gets the pass back, and she's going to put up a 3. No good. Long rebound. Walsvik tips it out, and it'll go off of her. It'll be Lady Husky ball. 31-point lead for the Packers as we approach the 12-minute mark. Model on the far wing, right in front of Coach Watson and the rest of the bench. Taya out top, fakes up foul and gets a penetration drive, and she draws the foul. She'll go to the line for 2. Didn't see who the foul was on. Looks on foul. So that'll be Chloe's first personal, third team in this half. As Taya Luneburg goes to the line. Taya's first free throw is off the mark. She's 1 for 3 from the line tonight. As Maya Max checks in for Ayanna Allard. Maya Max coming in, getting her first varsity action tonight. Maya Max, a 5'7" freshman. Luneburg gets the free throw. She's got 2 points on the night. Little lane violation there by foul, I believe, but it was still good, so there was no whistle. If it would not have been good, there would have been a whistle. 3-point shot on the far side, up no good. Simon on the board, no good on the putback. And on the weak side, rebound by Van Winkle, and I believe she was fouled by Taya Luneburg. And yes, it was on Taya, so that'll be her second personal. Team first in the team second here in the second half. That's going to send Van Winkle to the line. Gets her first. 59% free throw shooter on the season. Second one is up and good. Lady Huskies bring the ball up in a hurry. Look down low to Luneberg, up and in. Nice pass there, and Luneberg puts it away for 2. Her first field goal of the game. She's got 4 in the night. 62-32. We're under 11 and a half to play. Seymour. Simon back to foul. Right elbow. Kicks it out to Seymour now. Left elbow, whistle, and there's a foul away. Nope, it's a 3-second violation on the Packers, and it'll be Lady Husky ball. Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, 62-32, 11:10 to go. Max Luneberg. Model eyes up the 3 and got it. Lydia Model puts it away. So Lydia gets her first 3 of the game. She's got 7 on the night. Foul eyes up a 3. No good. And hustling for the rebound is Emma Bonches. Chases it out to the corner. Gets it over to Model. Model brings it into the front court for the Lady Huskies. Finds Bonches in the paint. Emma kicks it out to Kerr on the baseline. Finds Bonches underneath, and it's blocked there by Walsvik. Now there's a whistle and a foul on Haley Kerr. That'll be Haley's first personal foul. Haley penetrated nicely there, fed it off to Emma Bonches. Emma went up, and Walsvik tied for the lead in blocked shots, and the EDC blocked that one on Emma. And the Packers come back with the ball now, leading 62-35. Penetration, kicks it out to the corner to Diemert. Long rebound. Amaya Max hustles and gets that one. Amaya is going to take it to the end, finds Kumo. Kumo puts it up way too strong. And on the rebound and coming back the other way is Peterson. Peterson bounce pass over to Geeson. Ball on the floor, and I believe they're going to whistle Emma Bonches for the foul. So that'll be Emma's first personal foul. 4th team foul here in the second half. Geeson gets the inbound. Back to foul from the corner. A little bit long, a little bit strong, and Model gets the rebound. Lydia's going to go coast to coast, puts it up, no good. Whistle, and I think Lydia's going to get whistled for the charge. It will go against Lydia. So Lydia trying to hustle, ran into the defender and drew the charge foul with the 9:51 to go here in the second half, and the Lady Huskies trailing 62-35. Somebody's got a camera flashing awful bright here. Peterson to the near side at the dribble, keeps her dribble. Now she picks it up, lobs it into Simon. Now over to foul just inside the free throw line, puts it up and in. Give her 25 on the night for Chloe Fowl. Kerr over at the scorer's table, ready to check in. Kumo, near side, Luneberg, top of the key Model. Gets a screen from Luneberg, puts up the 3. No good, and foul on the board. Chloe Fowl having a good night here on the boards and scoring for the Packers. Goes to the free throw line inside the paint, puts it up. No good there, blocked by Luneberg, but Simon right there to put it back up and in for 2. Give Simon 18. Model kicks it back to Bonches. Bonches going to go up against the big trees, and she's going to go to the free throw line, and a foul will be called on Peterson. So that's Briley Peterson's 3rd personal foul. And that's going to send Emma Bonches to the line. She's got 1 point tonight on a free throw in the first half. Free throw's good. Going to bring in Allard and Kerr. Model and Kumo sit down. So Emma 2 for 3 from the line tonight. That one's a little bit too strong for Emma, so she's 2 for 4 from the line. 66-36, we're under 9 to play. Diemert looks to foul at the free throw line, kicks it over to the near corner. Penetration drive, kind of a nice little reverse layup there is up and good for Briley Peterson. She's got 5 on the night, averaging 7. The Packers lead 68-36. Max trying to go in, just trying to do a little bit too much when she's guarded by the 6-foot foul. And she loses that one out of bounds. Excuse me, foul was 5'11". I was thinking she was 6. Diemert. Geeson now for the Packers. Looks over the other side to Diemert in the corner. Guarded there by the Lady Huskies. Foul, top of the key. There, finds Diemert down low. Diemert goes up strong and puts away for 2. So give her 7 on the night. 70-36. 8 minutes to go in the second half. Haley Kerr looks to the baseline, finds Taya Luneberg down low. Taya takes a dribble, bounces pass a little bit too low for Emma to handle. She saves it, but it goes right into the hands of Simon. Simon left-handed dribble, puts it up. No good. Battle for the board, and coming away with it is Diemert. Diemert finds Peterson out high, and it's taken away there by Allard to Haley Kerr. Haley Kerr is going to go in, puts up the shot, and she's going to draw the foul. That'll be Briley Peterson's 4th personal foul, I believe, if it's on her. And I think it was. It was Briley Peterson's 4th personal foul. It's going to send Haley Kerr to the line. She's 67% free throw shooter for the Lady Huskies. She's got 1 point on the day. Misses her first. Announcer jinx. She's 1 for 3 from the line. Jasmine Hill, Scout Woods check in. Model comes back in for the Lady Huskies. Some more substitutions by the Packers as well. 5'6" senior Haley Kerr sinks the second free throw. She's got 2 today. Into the front court we come with Van Winkle, guarded by Model. Hands the ball off now to Seymour. Seymour over to Diemert, into the paint, spins, puts it up off the glass. No good, didn't hit the rim. Whistle and a foul underneath. And I don't know who he called that on. I couldn't see the numbers. It looks like it's against the Packers. It was on Diemert. So there's Ashlyn Diemert's 3rd personal foul. Team 5th here in the second half. As we're approaching the 7-minute mark. Allard in the paint, puts it up too high off the glass, and a rebound by Diemert underneath. Diemert into the front court, over to Geeson. Geeson penetrates, drives, puts it up with the left hand, no good. Hill on the rebound. She clears it out to Kerr, up to Model now. Model in the front court on the near wing. Looks for somebody to give it to, finds Allard, top of the key. She was looking to hand it off to Haley Kerr, and it goes out of bounds. Briley Peterson checks back in for the Packers. Again, she's got 4 fouls for the Packers. She re-enters the game here with 6:33 to go in the second half. Peterson on the far side. Crosses with the left hand, wants to go in for the layup, and a hammer foul there by Haley Kerr. So Haley Kerr picks up her 2nd personal foul. It's going to send Briley Peterson to the line. Briley Peterson so far for the Packers is 5 points, 61% free throw shooter on the season. First one is good. McKenna Coolmo checks in for Haley Kerr. I want to say hi to Jacob Peterman. Hey, folks, if you are listening, Jacob Peterman is awake and doing well after his surgery today. Free throw is missed, and it goes out of bounds. Jacob Peterman came out of surgery today. He had some surgery on some spots on his lungs, and we wish Jacob well. Jacob Peterman, a former Husky, and everybody knows his story. There is an update on his Caringbridge site, so you want to check that out and go see. I talked to Emily DeVries earlier this evening, and Jacob is doing very well. He was awake and texting Emily shortly after he was awake. And we wish Jacob well. So keep Jacob in your thoughts and prayers, everybody. Diemert for 2. So again, Jacob Peterman, make sure everybody give him a shout out on Facebook if you know him and wish him well. Lady Huskies trail 73-37. Hill at the top of the key, looks for Kumo on the near wing. Back to Woods, over to Model. Finds Allard, and that bounces off her foot, but right into the hands of Model. Model puts it up and in. So Lydia Model, she's got 9 on the day. Peterson comes back the other way, puts it up a little bit too strong. A whistle, a late whistle. Wow. It was on Lydia Model. It was a late whistle, but I guess that's what they're going to say. As Peterson at the line. Puts it up and in. So Peterson 3 for 4 from the line so far tonight. As Kumo goes out, Haley Kerr comes back in. (74-39). Free throw's good. So Peterson 4 for 5 from the line. That one's way too high for Model to handle. Haley Kerr throws that one out of bounds. Turnover on the Lady Huskies. 5:10 to go in the half. 75-39. Lady Huskies trail the West Fargo Packers. Into the front court comes Van Winkle. Spins, gives it over now to Clayman, who checked in. Puts up the shot, no good. And Model on the rebound. Lydia wants to go to the left side. She's going to stop, kick it back out to Allard. Allard finds Haley Kerr way out high. Over to the left side, now right-handed dribble, cross dribble, comes back into the paint. Kerr kicks it to the left elbow. Scout Woods short. And a rebound to the Lady Huskies. Haley Kerr brings it to the near side, over to Allard. Top of the key, Woods. Feathers to the other side. Model going to penetrate. Ball swatted away there and controlled by the Packers, but it's on the floor, and Lady Huskies tie it up. It'll be possession arrow to the Packers. 75-39, 4:23 to go. As Walsvik checked back in for the Packers. Also in for the Packers, Jocelyn Jackson. Checked in as well. Pass intercepted nicely there by Allard. 2-on-1, Allard and Hill. Allard's going to go up all the way, up and in for 2. Allard's got double digits for the Lady Huskies. She's got 10 with a couple of threes. 75-41, we're under 4 to play. Coach Watson will be joining me up here in the booth after the game for our Wahpeton Daily News postgame show. Basket is good there for Jocelyn Jackson, a 5'7" sophomore from West Fargo. Gets her first bucket here in the second half. Haley Kerr to the free throw line. Penetrates, puts it up off the glass. No good. Walsvik on the rebound. She kicks it over to Van Winkle. Brings it up into the front court to Clayman. Clayman gives it over to the near side. Van Winkle. Shot from the left elbow, a little bit too strong. Hill on the rebound, and she's fouled from behind by Clayman. That'll be Emily Clayman's first personal foul on the 5'9" junior. And Jazz Hill will go to the other end to shoot free throws. Fofana checks in for the Packers. And Maya Max checks in for Allard. 3:19 to go here in the game. 77-41 lead for the Packers. Jazz Hill at the free throw line. Off the right side, no good. Back come the Packers. Clayman. In the corner for Clayman. Shot, no good. A little bit too strong. And Amaya Max on the rebound. Maya brings it into the front court. Kicks it back now to Haley Kerr. Haley Kerr shouts out the offensive play. Lady Huskies playing on Saturday in the play-in game. There's a whistle and a foul. A blocking foul called on Clayman, I believe. Nope, it is not. It's going to be on Fofana, I believe. We'll see what they put up there for a number. And Haley Kerr and Jazz Hill going out for the last time as they both go over and give hugs to Gabby Bumgardner. A nice salute by the fans as Amaya Max takes her free throw and misses that one. And that foul was on, let's see here. Get that up on the board wrong, I think. We'll just leave that one alone. Shot from the free throw line, up and good for Jackson. She's got 4 now in the evening. 79-41 with 2.5 to go. Hugs all around for the seniors over there right now. Woods, and there's a reach foul. That's going to be on Uche. They told me that's what I could say was Uche instead of trying to pronounce her first name and last name. It's kind of like Dez on the Husky boys team. You can call him Dez. He's fine with that. And the coaches told me from West Fargo that we can call her Uche. Scout Woods at the line. That was Uche's first personal foul. Scout Woods gets her first one. Scout was 6 on the night. She's 2 for 3 from the line. As Taya Luneberg's going to check in for Scout here at the next dead ball. 2:19 to go. Free throw is no good. Jasmine Williams also into the game for the Packers. Fofana, far side. Looks for somebody to give it to, and she does. Try to get it back to Uche, and she's going to kick it out now to Williams. Puts up the shot, no good. Uche hustles for the board, and it's controlled underneath there by the Packers. Shot from just inside the arc, up and no good. Rebound put back up underneath twice, and finally getting it to go is Fofana. She got 2 on there in the second half. Her first bucket as we're under 2 minutes to play. Haley Miller in for the Huskies. Finds Kenna Brewer. Finds Max breaking to the bucket. Puts it up, and it's blocked there nicely by Williams. And back come the Packers. 81-42, a minute 20 to go. No, yes, she said. So that basket is up and good by Jasmine Williams. She said no, and then oh yes, and she was wide open. So Maya Max as we approach 1 minute to play. Woods. Kylie Blado checked in for the Lady Huskies as well. Miller bounced past to Max, and it's taken away there by the Packers. Coming back in a hurry the other way, Fofana. And swatted away there by Scout Woods with 48 seconds to go. Brings in Taya Luneberg. Scout Woods knocking it out of bounds there on the defensive play. 48.2 seconds. Make sure you stay tuned here for the Daily News postgame show. Coach Watson will be joining us here in the final home game of the season for the Lady Huskies to talk about the evening and his seniors. Uche tipped away there by Blado, and nice steal there by Kylie Blado. She goes over to Amaya Max. Down low to Luneberg, and Uche comes flying by. No whistle, no call. And I don't know how you can't call that one, but they didn't. 22 seconds to go. Ball taken away again nicely by Blado. Referee's just letting them go, I guess. Blado finds Luneberg down low, up and in for 2. And that foul was on Williams, but Luneberg gets the bucket and the free throw coming up here for the and one attempt. 10 seconds to go, 83-44. Luneberg misses the free throw, and that should be the end of the game here, and going to dribble that one out is Jackson, and that will be the end of the game on your Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. The Lady Huskies fall to the West Fargo Packers 83-44. We'll be right back here for the Wahpeton Daily News postgame show, and don't forget, head coach of the Lady Huskies, Brian Watson, joining us shortly. Thanks again to Emily Watson for running our camera tonight, and we'll be right back after these messages. The Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club would like to thank those individuals, families, and businesses who sponsored Husky sports over the years. 2020 has been a challenging year for us all, but we hope you'll continue supporting Husky athletics through the Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club. To learn more about what we do for the Huskies, please visit www.wahpetonboosterclub.com or go to our Facebook page. Thanks from the Wahpeton All Sports Booster Club.
As a member of First Community Credit Union, your Kasasa checking and savings accounts earn more interest, which means more money back. And more money back means more date nights, sweet new kicks, or gas in the tank. Whatever is important to you, Kasasa accounts at First Community Credit Union help make it happen. Come join us and let's put your money to work with accounts that give back.
I think what matters is you finding the right college for yourself. And so I transferred to NDSCS. I love the fact that people are always nice to you and you make a lot of great friends. My name is Dawafi and I am here for my future.
Dr. Jessica Bakken and Dr. Rob Doman of Doman Chiropractic are proud supporters of Wahpeton Husky and Breckenridge Cowboy Athletics. They are your go-to chiropractic team in downtown Wahpeton. If you're cheering for the Huskies, Lady Huskies, Cowboys, or Cowgirls, and you suffer from back or neck pain, you need to give Doman Chiropractic a call today at 701-672-8100. We have your back. Go Huskies, go Cowboys. Trust me, they're your spine shrine. Doman Chiropractic in downtown Wahpeton on Dakota Avenue. The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season. Scott's Electric in Wahpeton is a proud supporter of high school athletics. If you're in need of commercial, industrial, agricultural, or residential electric service, call Scott's Electric at 642-9244. Licensed and bonded in North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota, offering 24-hour electrical service. Check out Scott's Electric website at www.scottselectric.net. Scott's Electric. Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Experience no sneaky fees with America's best checking. Switch to a bank you'll love. Bell Bank, with 2 convenient locations in the Twin Towns, 717 2nd Avenue North in Wahpeton and 214 5th Street North in Breckenridge. Check them out online at bellbank.com. Bell Bank, proud to support area high school.
Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
I think what matters is you finding the right college for yourself. And so I transferred to NDSCS. I love the fact that people are always nice to you and you make a lot of great friends. My name is Dawafi and I am here for my future.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wahpeton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
Around here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. and why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
Welcome back to Husky Gymnasium, everybody here, and welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. Again, I was joined in the booth here tonight by our camera operator, Emily Watson. Thanks to Emily for doing that. As you can see, Coach Watson taking some pictures with his seniors down there. Here, the final score again tonight here. The Lady Huskies fall 83-44. And taking a look at the scoring here for the West Fargo Packers. First of all, here the final scoring again, the Wahpeton Daily News, our post-game show, brought to you by the Daily News, bringing you news and sports stories to the area, the Wahpeton Daily News. 11 points for Bryn Geeson. She had 3 threes. 4 points for Jocelyn Jackson, all in the second half, coming off the bench here late in the game. She had a couple of field goals for 4 points. And then Chloe Fowle leading the Packers in scoring of 25. Briley Peterson with 8, all in the second half for Briley Peterson. 4 points for Van Winkle, 2 for Jasmine Williams, 9 for Diemert, and 2 for Fofana, and 18 for Mariley Simon, rounding out the scoring for the West Fargo Packers. Taking a look at the Wahpeton Lady Huskies, scoring-wise, Emma Bonches finishes with 2 points on a couple of free throws. 2 points for Haley Kerr, also on a couple of free throws, and 9 points for McKenna Coolmo. She led the Lady Huskies in scoring, along with Lydia Model, finishes with 9 as well. Or, excuse me, Ayanna Allard had 10. She had a couple of three-point field goals I forgot about. Sorry about that, Ayanna. Ayanna Allard, the 5'7" junior for the Lady Huskies, scoring 10 points. And leading the Lady Huskies in scoring, Luneburg finishes with 6. And Scout Woods finishes with 6. So there's your scoring here, rounding out the scoring for the Lady Huskies. Joining me now on the booth here is head coach of the Lady Huskies, Brian Watson. Thanks for coming up here, Brian.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, kind of a long walk there, and I didn't give you a break here to catch your breath when you got up here. Sorry, bud.
I'm a little bit out of shape.
Yeah, well, join the club.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for joining us on the Daily News postgame show. A tough night here for senior night. You wanted to send the girls out right. Gabby Bumgardner, Jazz Hill, and
Haley Kerr,
and you wanted to send them all right, and just had a tough team here in the West Fargo Packers.
Yeah, that's a team that's in the middle of the pack. How about that?
Yeah, it's a team that's in the middle of the pack of the EDC. Yeah.
Right. They have all the pieces. They're a veteran team. They've got a good young post player. She's going to play Division I basketball somewhere.
Wow.
They do. They move the ball well. They know exactly where they're going and what they're doing, and they hit the boards hard. Now, we gave it our best shot trying to keep them off the glass, but it's a tall order to try and keep Simon off the glass and Demar off the glass. They're physical, and, they let them play a little bit. So, like I said, we do what we could do with our little C-Squad team, that we like to say every once in a while. So.
Again, it's a young bunch there, but, like you said, they're in the middle of the pack. Well, they started 2 sophomores and a freshman, too, and they're going to be tough to deal with for the next couple of years.
But the sophomore has been playing varsity since an 8th grader.
That's true.
So, and down the road, we're going to be a little bit like that, too, hopefully,
right.
After these girls get a little bit of playing time under their belt. But, yeah, they've got some young girls, but, man, they've got size to go with it, and it's just tough, and they have some girls who can shoot it, too. But, it's always tough on senior night. You want to have that be a game that the girls can remember, go out on top, things like that. But, in our conference, it's just tough. We don't have a lot of control over who we schedule for the last home game of the season. It just happens that it's West Fargo, but the girls still got to go out there and play, give it their best shot, and play one last home game on their home court. So we appreciate everything that they've done throughout their careers. It's not just one season; it's a whole career for these guys. And we appreciate everything that they've done for our program. Absolutely. They work hard. They come to practice every day. We ask them to do some things that are, that they may not like to do. But they come to work every day and they do it. And our manager, Haley Motorow, she comes to work every day, keeps us focused, and makes sure that we have everything that we need. And we just appreciate all the hard work that they put into the Lady Huskies program, and they will leave something for the future for the girls who will come behind them.
Yeah, it was a great tribute there that you just gave to the girls, and well-deserved. And I know Haley Motorow, too. I didn't mention her at the top of our discussion, but again, I've seen her in action, and I am impressed by what she does and how she understands what you guys need as coaches.
Yeah, she keeps us going. So, and she's a former player too. You know, sometimes what's nice is that you get players who, for whatever reason, feel like they don't want to play the game anymore, but yet they still want to be a part of it. And she's one that played until she was about a sophomore and decided that she wanted to be a manager, and it works out well. She could stay a part of the program, and she's still a big part of the program even though she's not out on the floor.
All right, Coach, let's look forward now. You got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to prepare for a game on Saturday.
Yeah, we don't know who we're going to play yet. A lot of it depends on what happened in that Cheyenne and Valley game tonight. So if Valley wins that game, we're going to go to South.
Oh.
And if Cheyenne won that game, then I believe we're for sure going to end up going to Valley. So, still there's one game left to play, but Valley has to play West Fargo, I believe, last game of the year. So, I don't want to say that that's a given, but West Fargo's pretty good.
I was just going to see if I could find that score here real quick, Brian. You wanted Cheyenne, and see if they got it up here yet.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be posted yet. It might.
Nope, it's not on there.
Yeah. So it's going to come down to that. I mean, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Valley can give Cheyenne a good game. So if they end up winning that game, it's at Cheyenne, so it'll be a little bit more difficult. But if that happens, we would end up going to South, I believe. So
just got a message. The boys lost to West Fargo 105-95.
Really?
Oh no!
Wow.
200 points scored up there in West Fargo. The boys lost by 10.
Well, you never know. I mean, you never know what's going to happen with those guys. They might face each other when it really counts. So,
exactly.
We'll have to see what happens.
All right, Coach, I'll let you go. I know we got a busy week the rest of the week here on Three Borders Sports Network, so you get to put your other hat on now and join me at the Coaches Show tomorrow night at the Boiler Room. Yeah,
we'll do the Coaches Show. We're gonna spend a lot of time prepping for Saturday, so you might be on your own for a little bit. No, I'm just kidding.
So Wednesday night we got the Boiler Room Coaches Show. Thursday we've got the boys Breckenridge basketball game taking on DGF, and then Friday we've got a doubleheader.
Yeah, Friday you are double booked.
Yeah,
we got hockey going on.
Yeah.
At Stern, and then we've got rec girls basketball going on, both at the same time. We're going to do double duty, 2 crews going out to cover the games. Both games will be on our YouTube page, so you'll be able to check those out. Both of them will be live on Friday. And you will hear a familiar voice, Wahpeton fans. Madison Nelson Guerra will be doing the color analysis at the hockey game. He's looking forward to it and helping us out. So Maddie will be back in town on Friday night. So yep, I will be up at Fargo. You'll be busy at the EDC coaches meeting. So. You have a meeting, and then you got to get ready for a basketball game on Saturday. So that time is yet to be determined on the game too. Of course, it depends on where it is. It depends on where it is. Yeah. I think if we go to Valley, it might be in the afternoon, early afternoon, and I'm not sure about South what would happen there. So all right, Coach, I'll let you go. I know you got some other folks that want to see you here on senior night, so anything else you want to add here before I let you go? No, that's it. It's been a good 21 games so far. We're glad that we got to play a full 21 games, and absolutely, we hope that we've got more basketball this season. We have a playing game to play, but we hope that we have some additional games to play after that. All right, Coach. Head coach of the Lady Huskies, Brian Watson, joining us here on Three Borders Sports Network and the Wahpeton Daily News postgame show. Join us on Wednesday night. We'll be live at the Boiler Room. And then Thursday, we're in Breckenridge with the boys basketball. And then Friday, we got the doubleheader, as Coach said. All tonight to the West Fargo Packers, 83-44. We'll talk to you tomorrow night